Hello everyone, it's Hannah and welcome back. This will be the last video for this 3-part series, and I'm going to be showing you how I made the goodie bags for the camping party that I threw for Neenah and Tangled. When I say for Neenah and Tangled, I mean for the challenge that they had on their website. So to begin with, I stamped out the marshmallows from the small fun stamp set that Neenah and Tangled released, I believe in February. I think it was February. And I'm just colouring in the edges with a bit of BG2. So it's like a bluish grey. And it was a bit too dark, so I coloured it with a bit of the blender marker to just bring down the shade a little. I wanted to make these marshmallows toasted, so I used the tan colours, Tan 2 and Tan 7, or TN2, TN7, but TN7 was a bit too harsh, so I do the tip to tip to get the in-between shade. In some areas I use just the Tan 7 so that it looks more burnt and charred, and then just to take off the harsh edges from the dots, I do the Tan 7 and the Tan 2 mixed together to soften it out. I didn't know whether I should do the marshmallows toasted on the top of that marshmallow that's standing on the top, or at the bottom of it. So I just tried it out which way, because it makes sense for his head to be toasted, right? If he's standing upside down. But then the eyes were in the wrong direction, so anyways, doesn't matter. Next, I took the long Fawn goodie bag die and I cut out 2 pieces to assemble the bag. So I just run it through my die cutting machine, and I will show you how to assemble it right now. I cut 2 sheets out at once, that way it saves me time from going through the die cutting machine, and it saves time. But that means then the second piece of paper doesn't have a nice clear scoring line. So this is how I find out where the original score line was, by using the sheet that was on top. That's making sense. So I'm just gonna score it together like this, that way it'll let me know where the lines were. So here I am, just folding in the score line. So there's about this score line here, there's one, and then there was the other one which is on the left side, and then there are some flaps that you need to fold inwards, and I'll show you that in a few seconds. There you go. I use a bone folder to crisp up the edges. You can easily use something with a sharp side like the back of a scissors or a ruler. Then I use some heavy duty tape. So this one's really good. I think it's called Be Creative tape, and it's not the biggest one. I don't know the measurement. I think it's a 1/2 inch or a 1/4. Yeah, I'm not. I have 3. I have one really big one, and then I have this really thin one. This one works really well for the flaps, and it holds really well actually. I really like this tape, and it lasts a long time. Easy to cut, and you don't need scissors. Just use your nails to hold it in place and just tear it off. Really nice. I really love this tape. So you need to put on the flaps of both sheets and only on the base of one of the sheets. Okay, so here you go, flappity flaps, put it on the flaps. Ignore my little song there. But yeah, I decided to use craft cardstock because I just thought that's what you would pack your lunch or your things that you would eat when you're going to the camp. So it was a no-brainer. I like this cardstock, it's nice. It's lightweight and it was very easy to fold, easy to score. Some craft cardstocks are very heavy, and I didn't want a bulky goodie bag, and at the same time I didn't want something that was flimsy, hence why I used a craft cardstock, and especially Neenah's one because her one is not too heavy. So here I am, I stuck the panels together, and a good way to make sure that you line it properly is you match it up like this. So you bring the edges close together and you hold one side and then press down on the inside. Make sure you glue it very well. Here's a small close-up. See how I lined that up? Just like that. Do the same for the other two sides. You see? All lined up. And now I'm nearly finished. I just have the last flap to glue on, and that's the goodie bag done. I mean, it's a quick assembly. Once you start doing a few bags, you get into the rhythm and it will go quickly. There's a score line in the middle, and I only like to fold this when I assemble the bag. That it makes it easy. It's better to do it now than do it before you assemble the bag, because otherwise it just folds in the wrong place. For me personally, actually, I've seen that it just bends somewhere else and it cracks the paper, so I'd rather do it now. So it was simple. I die cut out the marshmallows and just popped it on some foam dots and stuck it bang in the middle of the favour bag, and that's it. Like, it was very simple, just quick colouring, die cut, stick, boom, finished, done. Yeah, it was easy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to fast forward this part. It's just me putting the marshmallows onto the bag. I want to show you next what I put inside the bag. I had these 4x6 cellophane bags, and my idea was to give out marshmallows on sticks, as if you you know the whole take a stick, pop a marshmallow on top of it and then burn it at the campfire. This is where the idea came from. I had the matchsticks from Aldi. I bought them from Aldi, and this is the idea I wanted to do. So in the bags I put 3 marshmallows, just like the picture, and 3 sticks or twigs, and just wrap it up, and it fits in the bag really nicely. In the end, for the other bags, I put the marshmallows on one side and the sticks on one side, so it's neatly packed. It's fun and it's very filling. I kind of got full on 2 marshmallows. I hope you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and I'd love to see you again soon. Thank you.